Appreciate
What
you.
was the driving force behind you returning to the Lakers?
Being familiar with being here and, just, maintain that relationship and, just the opportunity here, getting to play against with these guys, playing with LeBron, Russ, and AD, I feel like it's a great opportunity. So,
I spoke with one of your former coaches, our guy, Alvin Gentry.
hmm
He spoke very highly of you. How much growth did you have from, let's just say, the last month of the season to this point now?
oh, say that.
Alvin Gentry was telling me how much you grew
Yeah.
from I guess the last month you got a lot of playing time. What was
hmm
that like for you? What happened during that stretch?
Oh, it was good. I really got that opportunity to really, get that playing time in. So, just made the most of it. Seeing the opportunity there, and just was able to, just play my own game, and it worked out.
The last time you were here, you only played 8 games, but I think it's remembered very well. 16 for 17 from the floor, I think, at that time. Did you get a sense for Lakers fans who were really excited to have you back when you signed, or have you felt that at all, that they
Uh,
missed you?
Maybe so. Yeah. I feel like I left, with a good impression, and try to continue on with that. And I try to give it all out there, for better opportunities to come up. So, and it worked out well.
You showed the ability to make threes last season, and obviously you're dominant in the paint. But how comfortable are you kind of stretching your game out, especially with a team that's going to need some floor spacing and shooting?
I got a lot of reps up with it, and I'm feeling pretty comfortable about it. Whether I'm actually going to do it or not, is up in the air, but it's there if needed. So, yeah.
What does it mean to you and your family to have graduated from college? I mean, true student athlete.
Uh,
And everything else.
nah, it was
Like
tough.
Wisconsin, like where he went to school.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, San Diego
Yeah.
State.
Nah, it was tough. So I left after my junior year, and I knew I had to go back because I put in so much work to get to that point. I only had but I had 8 more classes left. So, after I think 2 years of being in the league, I was able to go back in the summertime because I was free in June, July. So got some summer sessions in, and COVID hit, and I actually took a fall semester, and that kind of helped out a lot. So it felt good to finally get it done. Yeah,
What's your degree in?
engineering science. Yeah.
Tell him
Okay.
something, Damian. Talk to him.
Yes, you do.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Smarter than all of us.
Have you interacted with Scottie Pippen Jr. much?
Yeah, he was there every time I go back in the summertime. He works hard. Putting a lot of work. And you see with his gameplay over the years in college, it was getting better and better each year. So it's good to see you.
We're gonna go to Zoom with, we'll start off with Dan.
You know Vanderbilt's a good college, guys, because I didn't get in. I didn't. David, was there ever a part of you that kind of, when you were here, was that 2 years ago or 2 seasons ago, that you played pretty well in that stretch? Were you surprised that didn't extend? I guess, did you expect maybe that opportunity to go longer here? And do you feel, I don't know, some sort of serendipity that it kind of, it's looped back around and now you get kind of that crack again?
Yeah, for the most part, I knew just trying to leave a good impression, for, any future opportunities. And for me to be able to come back here, is great. So glad to be here. And, I'm glad those 10 days worked out well.
Christos on Zoom.
Damian, how the way that you finished the last season with the Kings, how helped you to grow as a player? And your first conversation, your first talks with Coach Ham, what impressed you most about
Going from last season, it was definitely, instilling the confidence. I worked on my game a lot, so I always knew it was there. And to be able to have the opportunity to go out there and do it, it felt good. So I feel comfortable in different situations. And talking with Coach Ham, it was great. It was just, it's a good feeling. He's instilling confidence in me, and just going to be able to go out there and work with him. I know I'm gonna get a lot better.
Jovan.
Damian, you didn't get to play with AD when you were here a couple of years ago. He was out. How do you envision you two fitting together and kind of that twin tower on both ends?
Probably similar to like was it I guess 3 years ago now, like with JaVale and Dwight were here and Dwight was here last year, but probably something similar to that role.
I heard you mention to Mike that you respect what Coach Ham has done with big men. Anything you see about his work with Brooke Lopez or Bobby Portis that you think you can incorporate, or something that you see about how he coached them?
Oh yeah, I mean, they're both forces to be reckoned with. So I mean, Brooke was always very good, and Bobby was too. But just seeing the different things they're able to do. They both shoot the ball well, and they both have a post game and stuff too. So being able to do that as well would be nice.